this is Ben Hollis for Cheap Travels, the new program dedicated to the notion that you don't have to spend a lot of money to have a meaningful travel experience. So forget all the conventional overpriced tourist traps everybody else goes to and take an offbeat journey with me tonight on Cheap Travels. Tonight's destination, London, England, one of my favorite cities in the world. London also happens to be one of the most expensive cities in the world. A daily newspaper here can cost 75 cents. 30 minutes at a parking meter, $1.80. A first-run movie around Piccadilly Circus, more than 10 bucks. And a taxi from Heathrow Airport to the center of town, almost 40. Yeeks! Of course, your greatest expense is always going to be hotels and restaurants. So we'll be devoting a significant chunk of time to these areas. Following your ears, eyes, and feet should offer you hours of free entertainment wherever you are in London. Eating and sleeping, though, are going to cost you. So here are some ideas on what you can expect. This is the brand new Halkin Hotel right off Hyde Park Corner. It is an exquisite operation, and it's about $300 or $400 a night. I've got a better idea for the cheap traveler. This is a neighborhood called Pimlico near Victoria Station, one of several areas in central London where you'll find a heavy concentration of relatively inexpensive hotels. Here's a look at two of them on Belgrave Road.
My name's Joyce. I'm the receptionist in the Luna House Hotel in London. This is a small family-run establishment. My brother Peter, my brother Bernard, and myself, Joyce. And it's a bed and breakfast.
Yeah. How about the rates? Tell us about that.
Right. We have doubles that start at £28 in the winter, and doubles with shower and toilet that start at £38. Thank you. That's £40, please. £40. Thank you very much. Come in.
No.
You leave your bags here?
We have to return to Japan today.
Oh, I see.
I'll leave
In Victoria. Okay, no problem. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
And it's breakfast time.
It's breakfast time, 8:30 in the morning.
And how are you different from all the other places down the street? What do you think?
Well, a lot of the hotels are stopped serving breakfast because it's so much work, and a lot of people are stopping it, so, which is a shame, especially for London.
So you're pretty unique in that respect on the street.
I think so.
And what is English breakfast? Can you tell us what's included?
Right, we get orange juice or cornflakes, bacon, egg and beans, boiled eggs, ham and tomato, egg and bacon and beans, or boiled eggs.
And it's all included in the price?
It is.
Good deal. Now this is Michael, the cameraman's room. And this is what you get for about 30 pounds. It's got a nice mirror and a sink, hot and cold running water. Got your English TV with 4 channels, and evidence of human dwelling. Here's the best part about the room, I think. It's got a balcony. Check this out. For 30 pounds, you get your own balcony. It's kind of rainy and nasty right now, typical London weather, but imagine what this would be like in the summertime. Oh. Of course, across the street, the Hansel and Gretel. That's where I'm staying. And what's the name of the hotel?
Hello, Hansel and Gretel.
And you are?
John.
Okay, John.
My name is Mr. Mohammed.
And you own the hotel?
Yeah, we own the hotel, yeah.
All right. Are you staying here, sir?
Yes, we came just for a few days in this hotel, the holiday. We came from Malta.
And tell us about the place, would you?
Well, this is it's a very well-known hotel all over America and Britain.
We got American, German, Swiss, you name it, French especially.
And are you staying at the hotel, sir?
Yes, I am.
How long have you been here?
About 11 years.
And it meets with your with your satisfaction?
Oh, tip top.
Okay, on my way to room 16. Here we go. Ah, yes, paradise. I guess I'm the maid. The one big advantage that I have over Mike across the street is that I've got a shower and a toilet. And granted, it's about the smallest shower-toilet combo I've ever seen in my life, but it works.
Oh, and don't forget, breakfast is served every morning between 7:30 and 8:45.
What's your name, if we may ask?
Huh?
Can you tell us your name?
Leon.
Leon, all right. So what's for breakfast today, huh?
Eggs and cornflakes. What do you want to eat? Nothing. Good. Good job. Now you don't want no eggs, just toast.
Yeah. Pretty easy day, huh? So what are you preparing now, Leon?
Coffee.
Uh-huh.
What do you want?
I think he said a spoon.
Mm-hmm.
So how many breakfasts have you served this morning?
Only 5.
Uh-huh.
5. Not vegetarian, vegetarian.
I see.
I don't believe this.
Well, this is the Hans and Gretel, and you know, it's not terrible. I wouldn't say it's awful, but it's certainly not as nice as the place across the street. My advice to you is to make up your own mind. There are, you know, another dozen hotels or so along this road that you need to check out for yourself. So check out as many as you possibly can as a cheap traveler and make up your own mind. I think it's the only way to go. But for 30 pounds, you can see there's a big difference between this place and what's across the street. One last note about finding accommodations in London. If you're one of the fortunate people who have friends or family living here, you can always consider staying with them.
Slowly, slowly. Give him a chance to do it, to film, you know, slowly, slowly. It's no hurry.
Many American visitors to London like to complain about the food here. And if you don't know any better, eating cheaply in London is going to have a familiar ring to it. So I suggest you come to this street, Panton Street, for 2 of the most awesome value restaurants you're going to find in this city. Hey!
Welcome to Finland. Nice to have you.
Good to see you.
Welcome, welcome. Is everybody happy? Yes? Yes.
What's your name?
George.
Hey, George. Good to see you.
Pleased to meet you, yes.
What's special about this restaurant?
Everything. Everything. The food, the place, the atmosphere, the whole lot. The people are lovely customers. Look at lovely customers. The place full of. If you don't believe me, ask these lovely people.
You feel welcome as soon as you walk in through the door.
It's very informal and it's easy going.
Quite superb. It's better than haggis. Well, nearly.
Can you tell us about what's on the menu?
We serve continental international dishes, roast beef and Yorkshire pudding, which people mainly from the States, you know, it's one of their favorite dish. We cook homemade steak and mushroom pie. Also a lot of pasta, which is spaghetti with ravioli. Smile, my friend, smile. Smile all the time. Keep on smiling. This place has been established since 1959. You know, that's 32 years ago. It's one of the best value restaurants in the whole of Britain. You get a lot to eat and you pay a very reasonable amount of money.
And what's that price range again?
The price, you know, is only £3.25 for a large meal, which I doubt it, you know, a lot of people will manage to finish it, let alone have a dessert.
I can't eat anymore. Now, across the street from the Three Lanterns is one of London's famous for value stockpot restaurants, another fine choice. But it's to Knightsbridge we now turn our attention, where in the shadow of Harrods department store, you'll find this stockpot, a surprisingly inexpensive oasis in a very pricey neighborhood.
Hi, I'm Leopold. I've been running this place for the past 2 years now. This place has been going on for the past, 33 years?
Really?
Yeah. And I think we have done a success with very good value in London. So cheap and very quick and very good food.
Hello, my name's Michaela.
And what brings you here today, Michaela?
The good food, and it's cheap, and you normally get served pretty quickly.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good. I had spaghetti bolognese and sponge pudding with custard. It was nice.
And your bill?
It'd be about $3.50, something like that, which is really good for like this area. My friend over here is Fiona.
Hi, Fiona.
Well, I normally have the banana split afterwards.
You'd have that for lunch or dinner?
Whenever.
Who are all the guys on the wall?
So all the guys on the wall are politicians and people from the parliament, and they come from a book called Vanity Fair.
I like the restaurant because it's convenient position and reasonable prices. We find that the service is very good. It's clean. And so we do get many tourists here from Harrods because of the convenience. I think Brooklyn is in the price. I say it's very much so.
Is it okay to use the word cheap? Cheap isn't a dirty word, is it?
No. Cheap is. We'd say cheap is an ordinary word by English standards. Certainly cheap. It is cheap.
And you weren't born in England, were you?
No, I come from France, but I've been within this country for 8 years now.
Okay.
So I think now I'm getting more English and French, I think.
So now that you've got an idea of what inexpensive dining and lodging can be in London, you may be wondering,
what are you going to do? London is such a huge city. How are you going to pick the various activities? You make your choices based on Time Out magazine. That's what I do. This comes out weekly. It has absolutely everything you'll ever want to know what to do in London. In fact, this week, Cheap Frills, a special issue just for us, huh? What I really like about Time Out is how it's laid out in calendar form. So you can just look up the day of the week that you're interested in and see all the possibilities, from theater to music to sports, film, dance, and other categories as well.
Of course, there will be happenings even Time Out can't cover, like the informal concerts held here daily at Leicester Square. What a treat! And they're free.
The best, most efficient way to get around London, of course, is the tube. And if you're going to take the tube, you're going to need one of these. It's a one-day travel card. It's £2.30, and it's good for zones 1 and 2, just about every stop you'd want to make inside central London. I bet about 60% of the people on this train have these right now. The only catch is you can only use it on the tube from 9:30 in the morning on, Monday through Friday, but it's also available all day long, Sunday and Monday. No, Saturday and Sunday. Nah. Your one-day travel card is also good on every bus in the whole system. This is a deal you can't pass up. And what a great way to see the world, huh? On the top. My first visit to London was in 1975. I was a student here on the Beaver College program, and by necessity I had to learn how to do things cheaply. And one of the things I most appreciated, which is absolutely free, is just walking in the parks of London. And this is Green Park right now where we are. Hyde Park is just a little ways over there. And if you're going to take a walk, don't forget your London A to Z, or as they like to call it here, A to Z. It's a great map, and you really can't do without it. Only the cab drivers know how to get around, so if you're going to do it by foot, you've really got to have a good map, and this is it. And you'll notice over here, it's set up in these little squares, and each square has a number, and you just go to the number of that page, and you'll see in full detail exactly what you need to know. You know, if you didn't have this, you'd probably spend days out there and a lot of money on cabs, which is not the name of this game.
Speaking of walking, I recommend taking one of David Tucker's original London walks for good company, exercise, and history as well.
David, I'm sorry we're late. Oh, could you tell us who you are and what this entourage
Well,
is?
it's the original London walks, and we're on a Jack the Ripper's London walk.
Pick it up. Pick it up wherever you are.
Such is the fame of Jack the Ripper that people who aren't too familiar with the case often assume that he must have slaughtered hundreds. But the fact is, there were 5 victims and 5 victims only. I think a second reason for his enduring fame is the fact that he was never caught. We just do not know who he was. And the third thing is the nature of the injuries that he inflicted on his victims. This man was not called the Ripper for nothing. Oh. Wow. We're going to have 3 sites, and then I think the fancy word is a simulacrum. So 3 sites and a simulacrum. Also, of course, I'll be telling you about the victims, and if your stomachs are strong enough, I'll be telling you in great detail about what happened to them. I'm also, of course, going to be...
Let's have a beer instead.
Well, we will in due course. We will in due course.
David, this is just one of a number of walks, right?
Well, London Walks runs 23 different walks a week. And then some of the walks we repeat. So we run a total of 36 walks a week with 23 different titles. Everything from, obviously, Jack the Ripper, which we run several times a week, to lots of good pub walks, to Shakespeare and Dickens, Sherlock Holmes, various village walks, Hampstead walks, and things like that.
And the cost?
It costs £4 or $2.50 for students. If you want to go on more than one walk, we've got a sort of discount walkabout scheme. Now this brings up this whole vexed subject of the so-called Jack the Ripper correspondence. It's important to keep in mind that once the rest of the English-speaking world realized that there was a madman loose in the streets of East London disemboweling prostitutes, just about every single nutcase around the world began to write to Scotland Yard. They were getting letters from as far away as Australia, Canada, and inevitably, California.
Yeah. You're not an Englishman,
No,
are
I'm
you?
an American.
I see.
I'm an American. I'm I think the only American guide in London. They followed him further on into the East End, and he stops in a doorway. I'll show you that doorway a little bit later on. He stops in a doorway, and he leaves a piece of her blood-stained apron in that doorway, and he scrawls a message in the doorway, and that message is discovered, that doorway is discovered very, very quickly as well. Meanwhile, the Metropolitan Police have their own murder to contend with.
What did the message say?
I'll tell you about that later. I'll tell you about that later, yeah.
Dying to hear the rest of the story? Call London Walks at 071-435-6413. Making phone calls in London can be kind of a pain unless you have one of these. It's a phone card, and it saves you time and money, and you can get it anywhere you see this sign. Here's how it works. It's simple. You don't need any change. Just pick it up, put her in there, wait till it tells you to dial, and you're ready. And then it tells you how many units you have left. You see them ticking off. It's real sensible. And as a little bonus, whenever you find an old telephone box like this, you'll be making a call from an historical landmark. You can buy phone cards in denominations of £2, £4, and £10.
Hello! Hi! Hello! Hi! Hello!
As in any big city, the nightlife in London can cost you some major moolah. And sure, you can sit here in Piccadilly Circus admiring the lights and traffic for free, but let's face it, there are some aspects of a city you simply have to indulge in, no matter how tight your budget is. And in London, it's theater. Theater. But before you shell out heavy pounds to see any of the big shows playing in the West End, do yourself a favor and pay this place a visit a few hours before curtain time. It's the half-price ticket booth in Leicester Square, where you'll save big bucks on remaining tickets for that evening's performances. And if the show you really want to see is sold out, well, that's where these guys come in.
I've got the best tickets this evening, yes, for all the hot shows. They call me Hot Shot Harry.
Yeah.
Hot Shot Harry from Leicester Square. All right, sir?
I'm nothing to do with Half Box, sir. They just sell half-price tickets for various shows, which are marvellous. Seats are half price, £10, like 20 bucks. But the big shows, what we sell are Cats, Les Miserables, Miss Saigon, or Phantom of the Opera. You pay a fee of about £5 more, but you will get some good seats. You're willing to come down the shop, we'll show you exactly where they are on the plan. You have no obligation to pay. You get refunded for your money if you're not satisfied. Okay, sir, thank you very much. Enjoy the show.
You should have told me you were coming. I would have got dressed. I would have done me hair and everything. But I've got to see Lady Di later on tonight, so I've got to go home and change.
One more great theater suggestion, the Rocky Horror Show. And not what's inside the theater, but the bizarre spectacle outside of arriving Friday night patrons just waiting to get in.
The story of a man and a boy who go out fishing, is that it?
No. It's about a sort of weird race of people that come down to live on planet Earth who are transsexuals. And they create a monster called Rocky.
It's based on a couple called Brad and Janet, who are from Denton. They're a real sort of straight couple, really sort of traditional.
And there's a very sweet English couple who are about to be married who go into the haunted house.
And then they meet a transvestite and all the people who live in his house that are very weird.
And then they both get seduced by the transvestite who, under all this, I'm dressed like.
Oh, well, explain, show me what you're talking about.
Show you. In public, in
yeah.
London. Certainly.
Why is this happening, I guess, is the question.
They just dress like the characters. That's the whole point. It's like one of the characters.
Sort of like idolatry?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. There's hundreds of like clones of the same sort of character.
Cool.
This is Janet. When she changes into, gets decadent, you see.
Has it happened to you?
Yes.
So would this be a good place for tourists to come and see interesting people?
Oh yeah, it's like a British institution now, the Rocky Horror Show. Gotta come.
Now when you come to London, by all means, visit the big attractions. The main squares, the museums, the historical sites. Come to these places. They're available in any guidebook. But if you want to find out how the real Londoners live, you're going to have to dig a little deeper.
Which brings us here, to Catford, a working-class neighborhood south of the Thames, home of Barbara and Des Desmond's bed and breakfast, a very familiar-looking kitty, and a hyperactive, camera-shy dog named Precious. It's just like home.
Hi. Do you have a room by any chance?
Yes, we do.
Oh, swell. So you actually live here too?
Yeah, we live downstairs.
All right.
You have to excuse these rooms. I have students from Holland. Right, but this is the room I can offer you.
Okay.
This is one room.
What's this one go for?
Well, they both go for the same. They're single rooms, and they normally go for £15 a night.
Includes breakfast?
Includes breakfast, yeah.
Sure.
Washing and everything. Or you can have this room, which is a really bright, sunny room. You get the sun all day long.
Pretty.
Thank you.
She's staying here?
Yeah, this is one of the Dutch girls.
Hard night last night?
Well, obviously. She was out all night boogieing it.
God.
I know. You have to put up with this sort of crap, but then that's life. This room is occupied by two Dutch boys. You can always tell the boys from the girls. For 5 nights, it's not even worth walking into the room. Let them get on with it.
Just leave the mess alone then?
Leave the mess alone. Yeah. We won't interfere with your mess. You didn't look in that room, did you? No. Don't. We're crazy people. We like to give them a good time when they're here. We like to make them feel at home. They can do anything they want, or nearly within reason. We don't mind having their friends around. We try to make everybody feel welcome.
Can we go to the pub after dinner with you guys?
Oh, most certainly. You can meet all sorts of characters of all breeds of life.
So you're taking me where?
To the Black Horse, my local pub.
All right. It's an honor.
There wouldn't be any society if there wasn't an English pub. You can walk into a pub and make instant friends. It's just a brilliant atmosphere.
We know everybody as brothers and sisters, yeah?
And what kinds of stuff do you talk about here?
Sorry?
What kinds of subjects do you discuss?
Subject. We talk about politics, religion, etc., you know.
So you'd welcome a tourist from anywhere coming in?
Yeah, Christ. We're too glad to meet them. Yeah, definitely.
Ron, what's the drink of choice in a pub?
Mainly in here it's lager beer or English ale. English ale. Bitter, they call it bitter.
Yeah. And it's naturally drawn or something?
Yeah, this comes straight up from the cellar, you know.
no electrics, good old-fashioned hydraulics. And it's warm beer, it's not freezing cold, but that's the way Anglo-Saxons like their beer, you know?
They charged me £1.50 for a pint of lager in here at Skull, yeah? You go to, in the city, say Piccadilly or whatever, you're talking about £1.90 a pint.
So it's cheaper to stay on the outskirts of town.
That's right, yeah. Very good advice.
This is the happiest bar in town. Yes, London may be one of the most expensive cities in the world, but it is possible to have a good time here without going broke. And if you do go broke, there are options.
Oh,